Oh. Apparently my thing is not working. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Sorry about this. Okay. There that is. Hello everyone. Today I'm playing Library of Ruina. Um, I sorry, just got a text from one of my fiancés, so okay. Anyway, so let us play. So no opening cutscene, unfortunately. Well, I might as well make it full screen on my end. Let's start a new game. Yes. I haven't really gotten very far anyway in it. So why not?
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어. 끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는
Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means? Damn it, the purple tear. Can't believe this is how she handled it. What the heck happened? What's with all this smoke? So I'll have to trust her.
한 번만 말할게.
Oh, I love her. She looks awesome. I want to say this once. I despise verbose and runabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point. So don't try to get wordy. Just answer my questions. You don't get to question me either. Where did he come from? How did he enter this place and for what purpose? I have no idea what my VTuber character is doing. Okay. Let's see. Well, who are you two? Oh boy, I'm suddenly getting all nauseous. My leg. I warned you and you crossed the line. Let me ask you one more time. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place and for what purpose? Just working and up here before I even realized it. I have no idea how I got here. I wasn't even trying to press it. I don't know where this is. I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around. Since I got out about, I thought I could on the side come drop by ham pang pang. Heard they said so. Anyway. You dragged on too long. I'll be taking your left arm and leg next. You have no purpose and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you? Do you know any effects of his hit rock bottom? What the hell is this place and who are you? Come on. Taking two limbs at once is cheating. I'm the one asking questions. Your name? Roland. I adore Roland already. But also, dude didn't even mean to get here and he's getting mutilated. Good, welcome to the library. We've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Took me quite a bit of effort designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guests could enter, you see. Dang it, these limbs are all I had. I don't have cash or mortgages to get new ones anymore. Seems he fainted. Wake up. Oh, I love her outfit. Wake up. Gasp, huff, huff. My arms, my legs. They're all intact again? You should be able to swing your arms or walk again. And I made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use. One second. Just trying to figure out where. Everyone I know is. Okay. Although you did trespass on my library, I also took your limbs away without your consent, so I'm giving you these as an apology. I'm quite patient and generous, you see. Patient my ass. Am I really supposed to be thankful for this? And your warning isn't in effect anymore, right? Nope, not anymore. I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out. And here's my conclusion. You'll help me out here. What, huh? Do syndicates these days kidnap people this way too, or is this one of the wings? I heard rumors that they abduct testers from here and singularity research. Anakin's mind began jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of those experiments. My life really is an unlucky mess. This is the library. I don't know the syndicates you're talking about, but this place isn't a wing at least. Doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, I'm trapped here and you exploit me, right? Yes, I'm letting you live here for 2 reasons. First, I need an analysis of how you could enter this place uninvited. Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library. Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore. Second, from now on, I'll collect books about the city in search of that one absolute book. And I want you to help me with this process. Since you are a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways. And this will happen to me someday. People would disappear without a trace, only to be found as chunks of flesh much later. I used to laugh at those poor folks for being careless and unlucky, but now I see it has nothing to do with carelessness or anything, huh? Just happens without a moment's notice. Don't be too concerned about your life. You are not allowed to die here unless I permit you to. Damn, so this was a crazy laboratory sort of deal. You like to shove random stuff like corn kernels and crockpots into people's stomachs and turn them into walking popcorn spewing popcorn machine men or something? I'm sorry. Didn't expect that. Oh. I haven't played this in so long. Didn't remember what it said. Oh. That killed me. Okay. This has got to be the worst and rather diving. If you spend some nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine as you so wish. I've already gone through so much cycles of bullshit. Crap, responding to every meanness and rubbish. Sorry, ma'am. I just love her design, honestly. And then the whole library is just gorgeous. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is Angela. I'm the head librarian and director of this library. Angela. That's a good name. So what am I supposed to do? Your role is to welcome the guests invited to the library. I'll carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly, and you will entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library. Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you'll be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could. I'm just a washed-up grade 9 fixer, though. What's this reception all about anyway? Do I catch their eyes or be a waiter for them or something? It's simple. You just have to deal with the guests, in a physical manner, of course. The library presents the guests with an ordeal, and the books will open up in the process. The guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books. There is a possibility that you may die in the process of reception, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes. No one here may rest without my permission.
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급 해결사한테? 난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much from a grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know. That's none of my business. I have prepared a manual for you, so go ahead and figure things out yourself. I think I get the gist of it. How does this invitation exactly work? Open up the invitation and register the books you wish to serve your guests. And next, the invitation will be naturally sent to those who need the books. That's it? Sounds a bit too easy. The invitation is another carefully crafted work of mine, much like the library. Yes, think of it as a compass. It would be easier to understand it that way. Compass, as in the tool that tells directions? That's right. The invitations will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to attain. And sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've registered. A red invitation indicates that it can be sent to special guests who will unravel the next part of the story. Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit. But there's no guarantee that guests will always respond to the invitation, right? In fact, there is. They're destined to come. And the guests will accept the invitation of their own will and enter the library. That's surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this city. Most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement. And anyway, once we get those books, what comes next? The library is a place of limitless possibilities. Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of this library just yet. That's why I wish to complete the library by filling the space with books. Now I'll get my hands on one perfect book that will complete me and my library. The perfect book, huh? I suppose those books are different than the ones I know. Ooh, I love this. Yeah, I love that animation so much. Every time it shows up, I just E. Anyway, let's continue on. Dear guests, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power that you seek. However, an ordeal will await you at the library. If you cannot overcome this ordeal, you'll be converted into a book yourself, Angela. The books of the day. Register book, register book, register book. The reception begins by sending an invitation to guests whom you want to invite. You'll want to navigate to the question mark to begin the process. Okay. You'll see a set of books required to start the episode. Okay. Continue for the final invitation. Hey, hurry up and scrap them up now. Those Zui goons might arrive any second. Zui. I'm doing my best here. I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The content of the skies is weirdly different. I've never even heard of a body modification procedure that does this. Something's off about these organs. They're looking really strange. The footsteps are getting closer. Forget about clean cuts. Just pull them out and take them. At this rate, our heads are gonna be nicely chopped off our bodies. Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body? Whatever, just take him. We're out of time. Just about done. Now run. Phew, that was close. You're a bold one, Pete, going for a gut harvest in a terry managed by the Zoe. I don't know how you're supposed to say this word, honestly. I'm hoping that I'm doing it right. These are the only jobs we have left. We have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes. You know my dream, right? To become one of the fingers of the back streets. I'll admit, it's rare to see anyone with a dream these days. Let's sell off these guts we hurled first. We gotta prepare enough cash to offer the stray dogs. Sure, this could be our chance to join an urban London class syndicate. Alright, time to check out the harvest. Hey, is it a joke? You sure you scrapped up the right stuff? I told you, this guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him. I expected a nerd soaked in drugs like ecophalin at worst. These are damaged too badly. It's almost like someone already blew them up. We only doused them with anesthetics. Didn't no harm. This doesn't make any sense. How could he have even walked around with these messed up organs? What if it's one of those, you know, rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threads people alive to turn them into dolls. Yeah, I've heard of that too, but look at the state of these things. Not the case at all. I hear those dolls are made by threading flesh and bone together, but this one of which don't have any scars or stitches showing the outside. Now that I think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck. I thought it was a tattoo at first, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. He was a desk-working dweeb. Symbols, tattoos, please don't tell me we poked around the wrong beehive. Besides that, he also had this envelope in his body. What the hell is an envelope doing in a human body? This keeps getting worse. Give me that. An invitation to a library? What's this about? Books? We can get books from the library? What a bunch of nonsense. It's a flop after all. The payment is due tomorrow. We've got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run of gut harvesting. We're heading to the library as the invitation says. I don't know what this book thing is, but we're out of options. We go take any chance we get. Isn't this suicide? We don't know what kind of place it might be. Can't be any worse than dying to the stray dogs, the Zway Association. We're screwed anyway. Shut up and follow me if you want to live. What was that we just saw? Fragments of the invitation process. We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests. Didn't take you for a peeping Tom. It's more convenient to know what kind of guests we will visit us in advance, isn't it? Besides, this is the invitation's will, not mine. It's a splendid thing you got there, ma'am. Preys upon people and kidnaps them too. Perfect tool for crimes. Hey, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part? Oh, sounds good. Have fun looking, Asha. I don't know if it showed up, though. I didn't realize you commented. Did it show up in the chat? It didn't show up on my end, but let's see. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, have fun. I'm having fun. I love visual novels. These ones are so cool because it's kind of visual novel and then it has some like fighting and stuff, and it's really cool. Can we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something? I cannot do that. We can only take a peek when it has been decided the guests are coming here of their own volition. It went away after a while. Your chat has a timeout feature, and if the comment is there too long, it just disappears over time. Oh, that's fair. I didn't realize. I guess I kind of took too long to read it. I kind of got enveloped in the story in a way. But yeah, sounds good. But yeah, and the invitation's power isn't wholly mine either. I'm simply borrowing it. Yeah, no ways anything can go so smoothly in the city. The disparate guests. Tell me, was the invitation responsible for that symbol and intentional damage as well? What? Not a chance. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened. The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it. That means those weird happenings are someone else's doing. I've never seen that kind of phenomenon back when I was a fixer. It was like something from the ruins. Ruins? I don't know a whole lot either. I only heard stories of it. Should I describe it as magic? The kind of stuff that exists in the ruins, apparently. Actually, let's see. No, not what I meant. Let's autoplay. Never mind. In any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem to be low class, but oh well. Those are probably a bunch of lowly gangsters from the back streets. We call them rats. It's a group of half-assed thugs that can barely qualify as a syndicate. They don't have money or power. They're losers who only think about making ends meet day by day. I might have roasted myself here. Back streets? I know of them. You do? Someone I knew was from the back streets. Well, that's nothing special, really. The back streets stretch all over the city like veins. Heck, it might actually be tougher to find someone who isn't from the back streets. So this is a library. It looks fancier than I thought. Oh. Okay, 1 second. I'm a ban. And is there a way to delete the message as well? 1 second. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. So this is a library. It looks fancier than I thought.
어쩌면 돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을지 몰라.
Oh. Yeah. I do. I never really had the. I think I only had that happen like once before, so I didn't realize that it wasn't showing on the actual stream itself. But yeah, thank you for catching that for me, Asha. Could be a bunch of valuable things here. Greetings, dear guests. This is the library, and I am Angela, the librarian of my role's namesake. You might find what you desire here, but you also might end up yielding your precious possessions to us. You're the owner of this place. We're allowed to take whatever we want here, right? Indeed, you may earn books to be exact. If you're able to, of course. Are those books things really worth a ton, though? Of course, they can be, if the information they hold is valuable. Munchie beggars can't be choosers. We gotta cling to anything we can find.
그럼 부디 당신의 책을
Librarian info. Character, normal, weak, fatal. Normal, weak, fatal. Hills. Okay. 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 Begin stage play. This is gonna be fun. What are combat pages? Do I have to do all this to make a dream country? We aren't scared of you, wimps. Hey, bring it on ready. Well, things are looking smooth so far. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed dice. A higher value offers the following advantage. If the higher speed is lower than yours, you can redirect the attacks to you. The characters with the higher speed values will act first. You die on there. But present Kirk. Okay. But that's utility and automatic librarians. Dice is. That's strategy. There's our visual indicators showing who the librarians and guests are currently targeting for attack. Target them by pressing 1, 2, 3 on the keyboard or clicking the icons. Just pressing okay. If only one. Okay. When only one of the two opposing characters has a dice play, a one-sided attack occurs. That happens when a target targets an enemy that isn't targeting them back. Only offensive dice are played on one-sided attacks. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna care every time. Yeah. Okay. There. 4. You know what, the dream is so high. I don't have much suspension for you anyway. Still pounding. Honestly, it makes me slightly sad that they never got to finish the dream because, it, like, literally, it is mentioned that barely anyone has a dream anymore, but it is what it is, you know? Like, shouldn't come here. I didn't even get to finish reading that. Could have called the reception of rats. But yeah, like, it's kind of interesting to learn the stories behind each of these characters, you know? It's just basically, I think it's really cool. Sorry. That is I don't know if you could hear people in the background, but I have both one of my fiancés and their mom lives with me, so that's cool. But if you hear people in the background, that's them. That's probably sometimes my lovely fiance will come and visit and we'll say hi. But yeah. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, my thing froze. Okay. From the reception. If you failed the reception, what's instead? You can check the battle symbols your librarians have obtained from the reception here. Hardware 2. It would have been, honestly, I would have been happier if, like, the dudes were, like, iffy people, but also they technically are, so. So I wonder, is it important for them to belong to a renowned syndicate? It's all part of the city life. You have to belong to a group, be it a syndicate or something, anything else. Living in the city gets too tough otherwise. Floor of general works open. You can now select the floor of general works during reception. You can see what books preventing them. These books are also used in inviting guests to subsequent episodes, so I recommend to keep at least one copy in your possession. I'm gonna keep 2 copies. Preventing the book. Okay. Make your parents go away. Burning a book yields different pages at different times based on chance. There's 2 types you may acquire for books. Key pages and combat pages. Key pages. This equipment. I can use. These pages go from ranges from paperback, hardcover, limited to object art. The high pages of higher grades are more powerful, the rarer to acquire when burning books. Also, key pages have a set limit of how many can be owned at once, which depends on rarity. I liked Lenny. It wasn't we didn't get to see much of them, and they died like immediately. But I liked Lenny. Honestly, I might burn 4 more of those. So let's see what there is. Money's page, like cheese page. Let's see. Bible. Invitation? Sent. Like this. You know how it is, only a few get to rise up in the ranks. But sure, we might see the light one day if we start out with smaller tasks, don't you think? I envy your optimism, Finn. But a request like please find my lost cat before night falls is seriously not it. Garbage officers get garbage requests. Yeah, Finn, you probably had better things in mind when you became a fixer. You know, a bigger field to play on. I'm sure I can move to a nice office so become an associate fixer someday if I keep working hard, then I might. That's odd, there's this envelope in my pocket. It says invitation. Smells fishy. Can't overlook something like this. Besides, if what's written on the invitation is true, those books would be of interest to several associations. It is interesting, but we don't exactly know what's in the library right now. Right. We should report this to the office first and then take care of it formally. I ain't about to feed garbage office, I won't feed me. We're going first if you don't wanna. They call themselves fixers. Do you know what happened to be friends with them? What? Look, assuming all fixers know each other is... It's like picking two random pedestrians and hoping they know each other. Your question is basically asking these two strangers. You're both humans, you must know each other, right? You get what I mean? Sorry, I should expect to see many different kinds of fixers if what you're saying is true. Pretty much. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. I need to just double check something, and I will be right back. That is gonna be cool. Okay, let's... Emotional tension of the librarians and guests will be heightened. Positive emotion blue. Gained upon winning a clash or having advantage in battle. Defeating an enemy. Negative emotion points. Gain upon losing a clash or suffering a disadvantage of battle. Losing an ally. As emotion levels of characters rise, the overall emotion of the teams they belong to will be heightened. When your team emotion level goes up, you may choose a nominality page to lose at the beginning of the next scene. I talked big, but this might have been a bad idea. It should be more fun than looking at for a lost cat, at least. Boy, this has no right to make me this nervous. I should have made sure he was healed up before I do that, but... Wait, can I technically... Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, I think. Okay. Let's see. This. gonna climb up after all. Should we run away now? I got almost. My heart's still pounding. I want to climb higher than this. Soon get outside. No intensive. Simple, no problem at all for me. Just pictures. Bum, bum. Let's see. Cover. Let's see. Actually, I want listed that one. Do we have any? Do we have? Okay. Oh. Go to the street in my hand in my pocket. So you can end. It's okay, I don't leave this place. No, I cannot be free. No, I accidentally skip. I thought I was. Oh, I went down instead of up. That's why I was confused for a second. I really need to get some good sleep for once. So yeah, there's a book of that, and then available. Send invitation. So they still haven't responded back to us. Something must have happened in that library.
무슨 일이 벌어졌을 거예요.
지도새도
It
모르는
fixes a
사이에
dispute without a
적주가
trace.
끊기야
Whether they died or
된다면
not.
연락이 없다면 계약 위반으로 사무소에서 제명이야. 그리고 네가 말한
Too little
초대장
evidence to back up your claim about this invitation.
종이에
They appeared out of thin
서명하자
air when they signed the paper, and they disappeared into that. How could the people shenanigans?
부자놈들의 장난이나 날개의 특이점. 우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런 일에 시간 낭비 안 할 거야.
제가 아직 구급 해결사이긴 해도 이건 뭔가
그렇군요. 이렇게나 감이 좋으신 구급 해결사님이. 잘 들어 우물한 개구리. 네가 아직 모르는 무슨 일이 일어나도 이상하게 여길 여지조차 없. 당장 눈앞에서 증거를 보여줄 수도 없는 일.
그럼 대표님 앞에 놓인 그 봉투는 뭐죠?
뭐? 애송이 자식. 무슨 개수작.
전 정말 아무것도 하지 않...
잠깐 나가 있어. 이번에야말로 촉이 왔어. 애들 붙이게 전 좀 땡겨줘. 아니 이번에는 네 말대. 내 쪽에서
We can check just one more time if you want.
한번 썩
I'm not exactly fond of this method, but yep, I have one guy that did the job.
해결사는
Fixes must report to their office before they can even begin working.
뭐 형식상으로
Well, that's formally the case. I could bypass that since they ran a one-man office, though.
돈 되는 것에
Fixes aren't any better than syndicates when it comes to greed. It looks like this guy's trying to exploit a naive kid, too.
와, 이곳이 도서관.
This is a library. Oh, Finn! Naive kid. That's hard.
그래.
Yeah, it's in
대표의
the
말대로면 이번 일을
See,
통해
I'll do my best.
환영합니다.
You
해결사
inspect I'm Angeletta.
저는
The
도서관의
library of my
관장이자
role's
사서.
namesake.
안녕하세요.
Hello, I'm Finn. I fixed it at Ian's office. Is it true that I can find books containing a lot of information in this place?
네, 그럼요.
Yes, of course. You were given the invitation for that exact reason. May you find your book in this place. I want to do that one actually. Kid's basically already almost dead. That is really sad. No, to begin with, just managed to begin grade 9 too. Poor kid. Like, it's not all that delightful to see such a young rookie fall like that.
저는 이 입으로 말했지만
South Flowers is quite polite and fair before, didn't you?
도시에서는
That's most of the time of
타이에 의해 강제적으로 일어나는 것. 하지만 도서관은
It's a
달라.
friend.
이곳에 들어오는 손님들은 원하는 것을 얻기 위해 이 과정에서 그 어떤 강압도 없었지.
뭐 그렇긴
Fair
한데.
point, but still kind of French feel dirty in a way. No, yeah. Button books. You can only two, so I'm gonna. Confirm. Ba da da ba da da da. Let's see. Was that where? This one's blue. Why is this one blue? I can't remember. It's what I can't wait. I'll figure that out later. Let's see. Okay.
피는 역시 실패한 건가? 오래 갈 것 같은 놈은 아니었지.
Fitness well.
빚을 지더라도 괜찮은
I should have
기술
gotten.
시스템을 받거나 재능이라도 출중해야 했어.
No talent to make it.
하지만 결국
Knew that he was nothing more than an overconfident brat. Too bad. I kind of liked his affability and cutesy attitude. Though I agree, he was bound to die sooner or later. Congratulations, by the way. You must have more options now that you're a grade 8 fixer. Yep, so you better be careful. If you don't pay me well enough, I might move to another office. Heard that you're barely covering your own taxes these days, let alone the monthly rent for this office space. Am I wrong? I believe the case I have been handled could make a breakthrough. You mean the library and the invitation you talked about earlier? But you said the invitation appears randomly, no? How are you gonna get another one? I wouldn't have called you if I didn't have certainty. I received another invitation. Is that so? The existence of our office depends on this case. The library is sure to be profitable. I have a hunch, so we're giving it everything we have. Right, let's roll in some dough. I just bought this lovely thing here from the workshop too. These guests seem quite determined. We better prepare accordingly. Whole office coming at us, huh? It may be a small and insignificant one, but it could prove to be a little tough for the library right now. What if they make it all the way to your room? This cannot act outside of the space we prepared for them. It's how this place works. After all, this place is created with limited power. Yet you somehow jumped right through my room when you weren't even invited. Anyways, I'm capable of protecting myself, so there's nothing for you to worry about. Greetings, dear guests. You must be the owner of this place. He doesn't even look that strong. Finn must have been here earlier. What happened to him? That one has become a book. I see, so you turned into a book if you die here. Acting all sentimental when you were the one who sent him here, knowing he failed? Shut up, I'll get exploited and abandoned at some point in our lives.
부디
May you find your book in
당신의
this
책을 찾으실 수
place.
있기.
One second, I heard something. Damn, 17:8. Okay. Let's just buy some time. I'm too scared to fight them head on. Is operator coming here or not? Oh crap. Let's go easy now, but let's not complicate things too much. Glad I can make it this time. I don't think we have time to hesitate. No. That was just a one shot. Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, pow. Hmm. Let's see. Not as instant as before, huh? Ba-da-da. Actually, no. I want light attack. Not like they can really dodge it any. They can't really. I don't want to die. I want to live. Okay, let's see. I've never gotten this far before. I literally. My dear brother was the one that got me into this game, and then I just didn't get that very far because I just. I enjoyed it. I guess I just didn't really have the time because you can lose track of time playing this game, I'd say. Okay. An 22, 10, 22, and 8. Hmm. Hmm. I want to get, I think, area first. Oh, I'm at 19. You know what? If I'm gonna probably die to this one, I want to. Yeah, I'm most likely gonna die to this one. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh. Yeah. I accidentally pressed thing without putting a thing. Oh my goodness. But, you know. You know, game's closed. What's this anyway?
처음에 내뱉은 것 치고는 얌전히 잘해주는 것 같네.
첫인사를 그렇게 험악하게
You in
해놓고
such a violent
굳이
manner.
나라고 안
I was shocked
놀랐겠어?
hard. I find myself in the middle of nowhere and the first person I meet blows off my limbs. I was lost at first, but I get the gist of receiving guests now that I've tried it a few times. But I do still have complaint.
불만?
Complaint? Sheesh man, again with that stare. Can't say a thing.
됐으니까
Just tell me what you mean. I mean, well, it's kind of tough to receive all the guests alone. Guests arriving one by one I can deal with, but when the whole group enters, the first thing that comes to mind is, how the hell am I supposed to fight all these of them? There's got to be a point where one person is no longer enough, right? It's only working right now because we've all been facing more minor syndicates and stuff. The whole fuss about heightening emotions, he said I just can't kill the guests right away because of that. What's that odd face hinting at?
방법이
There is a way, technically speaking, although I'm not certain if it's for the best. You're gonna join in the fights yourself?
아니,
No, there are ways that can be helped. However, and those entities are the beings that used to wield tremendous strength and power, but are now too transient to maintain physically form.
못하고 있는 존재.
Barely holding. I don't see any living being in the library other than you and me. They're sleeping bird books with perfect environment to stimulate.
그들이 살기
사서?
Two-side books? That's all you need to know about them for now. Those that they can be useful for the library's growth. Let's say the case. How those sleeping entities supposed
책 안으로 들어가서
enter their books and free the librarians trapped within. I believe they're under the fluids of the abnormalities put.
그들은 매우 불안정한 상태라.
Since they're highly unstable, they won't be easily trust us. You're basically saying they'll take us for invaders?
맞아.
Correct. If you can't overcome all the ordeals presented by them, they will come to accept you. Instructions are unclear, ma'am. You said their might is wet paper now. You said they can give any help? We're not making the abnormalities receive guests for us.
그들을
If they can be understood and accepted, they will empower the librarians directly or indirectly. So simple, guess I gotta say. Anyway, what you're saying is that they'll present us with ordeals, basically, and we have to overcome them to earn their recognition and unveil their powers. That's great tale. We'll need the power to heighten the emotions of our guests to the peak. After all, I wish you success in there. Sure, anything you say, ma'am. I guess so. Oh. God. Nasir. What? I genuinely don't know. Okay, that was harder than I thought it would be, honestly. I genuinely don't know why my VTuber model is doing that. Okay. 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 Who's Adam? Where did I get Adam? Let's try this again. This is probably, I'll probably have to redo it if I...
피는 역시 실패한 건가? 빚을 지더라도 하지만
근데
그나저나
그래 요즘
안 그래
아까 막 그런데
oh, I can just skip it. I am silly. I still don't know where we got Adam from. But we have Adam now, okay. How did I? Okay, let's see. Raid, not strike. Right, harvesting. Harvesting. Dirty blow. Focus strike. Charge and cover. Backstreet bash. Light defense. Best. And then got harvesting. Dirty blow. Focus strike, focus strike. Sign off. Light defense. There. Okay. Light defense, that right off. Okay. So that should be. Okay. Okay, let's restart this. I should have oh, yeah. This is my first time on Library. Sorry it took a second to see. Yeah. Technically I did the first few, like the first like prologue, I guess, a while back, but I had some issues with my computer, so I took a break from it for a while. So yeah, this is like my first time streaming in a while too, so yep. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Let's let's do focus strikes. Wait. Oh wait, no. I want. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, that's good. No. Let's do this one. Let's do that. With 90% chance I'm gonna kill someone. You know what? Okay. I did it! Yee. This is actually really fun. I really am enjoying this. But yeah. Okay. I just... am wondering something real quick. Okay. Let's see. Begin stage play. Wait, no. I'll do that one. And then this one. Let's do focus strikes. Let's do this one. So, this is a lot easier now that I have another librarian. Let's... Oh, we're also disgraceful. That's so good! Yeah. Thank you. I admit I lost the first time because I didn't realize I had to do the one thing the basically the get blood bath before the thing, and I'm just like, I love this game so much already. It's so fun. My brother's been trying to get me into the series for a while now. Though according to him, I'm gonna absolutely die on Lobotomy Corp. Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Is the let's see. Did that help a little bit? Or is this a little bit better? I I'm not sure. Like I have my mic all the way to the red, but I don't know. Yeah. I probably just had the music a little too high. Yeah. Thank you. I sometimes struggle knowing how to set up the volume, so appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. They're like moths turning into flames. That young guy seems like a clever sort, but even he ended up jumping into the fire to get what he wanted. Once you had a taste of desire, it becomes in like a unstoppable wave. It's a quote I heard a long time ago. But is that desire true to one's heart? Well, aren't you funny? You said you despise roundabout speech, and now you're being all poetic. 10 out of 10 delivery. A certain librarian I know would have taken an arm and a leg off if she heard that. Sorry, get back to sorting books. It's just as Angela said, really got another floor to the library. Hey there, my name's Roland. Angela, I still can't forgive you. Angela, I thought we were already done with that topic. You simply need to cooperate without complaint. That was the deal, remember? And try to appreciate the fleshy body of yours you finally earned back. Did you really think you could make me happy just by giving me a human body? Don't forget, I still don't agree with you. As you wish. Dang, that was tense. Hello there. I'm the patron librarian in charge of the floor of history. Malkuth. You seem lively, at least. What was going on just now? I have some unfinished business with Angela. You probably heard bits of it, but I have no choice but to follow her orders, no matter how I feel. I'm in the same shoes as yours, though we seem to end up here for different reasons. So what can I do for you? You can bring me books, Roland. And I'm in charge of the floor of history. I'll be sorting books you bring and collecting those that are about history. Us librarians will then read the collected books, gradually making our floors whole and completing the library itself as an extension. And then we'll naturally get to unlock more floors and awaken their patron librarians in the process. So the other librarians are asleep for now? Yep, they are. I get the gist of it. You're surprisingly bright for someone who was so upset moments ago, by the way. I was kind of worried I might have to endure some of that wrath. I can't let my personal affairs get in the way of work now. I still have my problems with Angela, but it's not like getting mad about it will do me any good. I've got my own reasons to do my best with this work, too. Okay then, let's give it our best shot. Yeah. During reception. Currently available. What floors will be unlocked when certain conditions are met? No librarians are shown on new floors. Okay. 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 Let's see. This and this. Book of blank. Okay, I'm gonna continue on the general work floor. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's burn books. Okay. Station. Office. Okay. You guys should regularly refill your head with brain fluid. A dry brain dulls your thoughts. I knew I've been feeling so hazy these days. Where are we going to rob this time? I think we should go for a workshop. Workshops are rich and they have useful components too. How about an office? We should earn some infamy if we take on an office or two. I don't think we'll get anything valuable from the offices we can take on right now. A restaurant then. I like delicious stuff. You moron, did you already forget why we got our new bodies? Because we wanted to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. That's right, we're enduring like crazy. These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, and some repairs from time to time. We can make money without feeling hungry or thirsty. That's true, it costs a fortune to get ourselves whole body replacements. But it's still uncomfortable. I know I don't have to eat anymore, but I still keep thinking about all the tasty things I had before, and it makes me want to taste them again. That's because we got cheap bodies from cheap workshop. We just have to earn more, then we can replace our bodies with better ones. The most expensive ones can even adjust emotions and completely shut off desires on top of having good performance. But those are almost expensive as a nest household. We can worry about that later. Let's focus on money making now. It's all about money in the end. So don't bring up restaurants. You're making me want to eat stuff too. Mo, there's a piece of paper stuck to your body. I like how this body doesn't have any sensory systems, but it's annoying to be unable to feel things like this. Let's have a look at that piece of paper first. I don't think it was in your body till just now. Maybe we just got too infamous and someone sent us a calling card or something? Or maybe a coupon for yummy food? Are all syndicates composed of half-witted individuals? I'm expecting someone more smart. It all depends on the syndicate. The city is crowded with them. You could even say there's one for every fixer out there. A number of thugs gather up and do things under a name, and you get a syndicate. They're involved in all sorts of different businesses, so it's hard to give a general description beyond that. They seem sloppy. Are those machines? They aren't machines or AI, despite their appearance. Pure machines carrying their own emotions and desires have long since disappeared from the city. These guys are just using whole body replacements, and low quality ones from a shoddy workshop at that. I see. Alright, shall we prepare for the reception? We can find valuable stuff here, right? You just have to chop up some monsters and take some books. This body has strength, if nothing else. We came here for loot, but what if that piece of paper was all a lie? Maybe we were too naive. There's no need to worry, dear guests. In this place, we strictly play by the rules written on the invitation. Yikes. Welcome, dear guests. This is the library. And I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. In this library, you might obtain the books listed in the invitation, if you overcame the ideal, that is. Must be one of the players by rich folks. It's all entertainment to them. I heard of that. They kidnap people from blacks and trap them unknown to make them wander in there fighting for eternity until they die, never to see life again. You've already come this far. We have to do this. Don't be gloomy. Maybe find your book in this place, then. Oh my goodness, Mama. One of my cats has decided that they want pets. Okay. This shown here. Hmm. With 3 people. I'll do this one. Since I just unlocked the second level anyway. Okay. Mama. Okay. Wait, so let's see. Smashing. So let's do this one. Remember, right? It's the glowing ones that are. Oh. Okay. Bump. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Should I take out the stagger or... Oh. They're gonna be fighting, so... Yeah. That would... Okay. Okay. Why are they all going for stagger, dude? Okay. Let's go for this one. Okay. Not sure what to do since I'm missing librarian. I could get this one out of the way. Yeah. Can't do that one. Maybe. I'm staggered. Okay. Slashing. No. I knew I was gonna die. There wasn't gonna be much way I could get away with 2 hit points. Not hit points, health points. Is it hit points? Yeah, hit points. Oh. Okay. It froze for a minute. Oh. Oh. So that might not be the best. But yeah, I'll do light attack. Wink. Or does a weak mean that hits them weak, or does that mean that's fatal to them? Let's see. Normal. I'm gonna try piercing this time. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be winning this one. Let's go with defense. Nope. Maybe I should have started on the what is it called? Yeah, I should have started on the history, I think. But let's see. Maybe. Yes, I will. Maybe. Oh, that's 4 people. Oh, I should have added a book to her. If I added a book to her, just. Oh, that is true. I probably should. Uh. Mm, okay. Yeah, I'll probably change my deck once this is over. Hmm. Hmm. I'll do this one. Hmm. Hmm. Again. What thing? Hmm. That's a hard one. No, no threes. didn't expect there to be that. I honestly didn't expect that. Yeah. But honestly, I should have expected that at one point. I wasn't sure. I honestly didn't expect them to hit that hard. But it works, honestly. I not sure if I should. Okay, let me think. Ian's office. Cleaning guests. I'm trying to think. I probably should get the try again with this, but let's. Oh wait, I should have. I'm gonna go. There's not a way I can go back. I forgot about switching my deck. That's fine. Hmm. Let's start with Ember. Weak. Lose 5 HP. That's evade, so I'm gonna do this one. They're not active right now. Evade, they're both evades. Oh shoot, I forgot to press. Well, they're both evade, so that wasn't too bad if that was evade. Okay, so that is gonna be, that's a lot of threes. Let's say light attack. Evade. Okay. So this one is fatal. That one, no. Let's do one that, nope. Okay. That at least gives me a chance to go and change the go to okay, level 3s. Um I'm gonna remove that and do that. Um hmm. Gonna do one of those. I do need better cards. Honestly, I probably should burn some more of the ones. But then key page. I just have a lot of those. I'll equip this one. Gives a little bit of extra health. I just don't know if we end up needing to, do we end up needing to use like the older books, like the Book of Rats and things and stuff again after the incident? That is a question. I'm probably gonna ask my brother about for some more info about the game when he gets back from work, or yeah. Oh. So let's see. Ember and evade. I'll do light. Start with a light defense. Broken hope. Broken hope. Let me think. I could start. Does a light become staggered? 1 second. Okay. That's fun. So I guess I'll just focus on the... Actually, yeah. Or, no, I want to start with probably a level 2. And then... Ember. I'll evade this one. Nope. I'm gonna be stuck on this one, aren't I? Okay. I might need to... Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that there's at least one of each left. Okay, let's... Oh, actually, before that, library. I probably don't want too many of these, but I'll do one gut harvesting, one. Hmm. Um. Let's see. Um. Hmm. Oh. Let's see. Hmm. Oh. That might be good. And then I want to. Hmm. Actually, I can ban some of the books of Brotherhood of Iron. Maybe I'll get a few good books. This. Okay, most. I might use most page. I probably need to end soon, but okay. Library. No, I want key page. Six. Two. Woody two. So that. Um, um, hmm. I think that one. Hmm. Um, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this again. I am not doing very well today. Okay, this is my first run through of it, but I wish I... At least in the first playthrough, we got at least one of them down. If I could just get another one of them down to 0 before I... Mm. Mm. And I'm staggered, so I just go ahead. I'm sorry, 1 second. I just got a call. Okay. Let's... begin... I might, after this one, if I lose... well, honestly, in general, I probably will get, end the stream. First of all. So, piercing... I guess that one. Mm. Mm. Let's see. I did it! I honestly don't want to think about how long I've been, playing this. Not playing this, but like doing this specific one. So, curtain close.
곧 철덩이에 뇌를 집어넣.
약한 인간 몸보다는
Mm.
원래 몸을 유지한 채로 강해질 수 있는 방법은 꽤 있어.
Another.
아니,
Like, there are actually many options. Tattoos, prosthetic limbs, medications, and drugs, you name it. It's all possible as long as you have the cash. Replacing your body with a machine, on the other hand, is a one-way ticket you can't ever go back on. Robotic bodies cannot resemble humans too closely, even if it's for someone swapping out their flesh. Your life goes down the drain right away. When does one put their brain in a machine, then? One, when you urgently need a huge amount of money, you can sell off your old body and organs for a good chunk of cash. Two, when you need to do repetitive work for a long time. I heard mechanical bodies like that aren't bad for that kind of labor. Broken parts can be quickly replaced and desires can be kept under control, so it has its merits. Repetitive work for a long time? What, interested in getting a new body? No, I was just reminding of my past for some reason. For a moment. Okay, let's see. I'll keep 2 of each. Hmm. Oh. Anyway, I know it's been only 2.5 hours, but I'm probably gonna end the stream here. If you liked watching this, you can follow me or join the Discord. I'll probably be uploading this on the I'll probably be uploading this onto my YouTube soon. So yeah. If you have any ideas for games you want to see me stream in the future, feel free to comment on my YouTube or, as I said, join the Discord and uh, put it in the put it in the general chat, or I'm probably gonna make a suggestions chat, so you'd put it there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day or night, and just